All right. Good morning, Bernard. How are you?
Good morning, Dr. Priscilla.
Today,
I'm going well.
fantastic. Today, we're going to continue with the business environment. Did you read any more of the article, or did you review the lesson from yesterday or the last class that had the downsizing and
I tried to read the article. I don't read it entirely
mhm.
because it's very difficult to read. There's a lot of terms that I didn't know.
Okay.
But today, you don't send me the link of this lesson. You send me beach on an office. That's what I saw I see on the screen.
I didn't send you this one.
No, you send me the lesson Beach on an Office, level 3.
Yeah, that's what's on the screen now. Beach at an office level 3.
Yes?
Did I send it to you already or no?
I read this article
Mhm.
just before to call you.
Right, I just sent it this morning. I just sent it today.
Yes.
Right. I was just asking about the other one. I'm only sending it for the benefit of the vocabulary you might find in an office environment.
Okay.
Today, you'll get to see the entire article. The previous article was just a few snippets. That was all. All right. So if you would read this article for me, Beach at an Office.
At an office. A venture company in Tokyo transformed its workplace into a beach to lure employees, visitors, and potential clients into believing that life can be a beach at work. There's the sound of waves and the crunch of sand beneath your feet. There are not the sensations that we expect to have at the office. By using a carpet of sound, speakers, and a 3D projector, the firm made a tropical beach in the reception area that it also uses as an employee meeting space and staff lounge. One employee said that the sound of the waves suited her and helped her work. Others who used the space joked that they feel like they have already gone off on holiday. The weather, the weather, the weather, waves, and sea life are not real, but the sound is, as the firm put it in 2 tons of it. Difficult words, venture company, a company which is involved in a risky business. Lure, attract. Life can't be a beach. This phrase is two things. It means that life is very nice, but it's also a joke because it sounds like saying life is a beach. Crunch, a sound, and an interesting feeling. Sensation, a physical feeling. Soothe, relax.
Okay. So I'll read Beach at an Office, level 3. A venture company in Tokyo transformed its workplace into a beach to lure employees, visitors, and potential clients into believing that life can be a beach at work. Here's the sound of waves and the crunch of sand beneath your feet. These are not the sensations that you expect to have at the office. By using a carpet of sand, speakers, and a 3D projector, the firm made a tropical beach in the reception area that it also uses as an employee meeting space and staff lounge. One employee said that the sound of the waves soothed her and helped her work. Others who used the space joked that they feel like they have already gone off on holiday. The water, waves, and sea life are not real, but the sand is, as the firm brought in 2 tons of it. Difficult words: venture company, a company which is involved in a risky business. Lure, attract. Life can be a beach. This phrase is 2 things. It means that life is very nice, but it is also a joke because it sounds like the saying, life is a bitch. Crunch, a sound and interesting feeling. Sensation, a physical feeling. Soothe, relax. All right, so there we have the article. We have words that I want you to pronounce for me. You can do that now. I'd like for you to pronounce these words for me that I will circle again. And the
Clients.
first, clients. Good.
Helped.
Helped.
The water.
Water.
Brought.
Water, yes. And brought. Brought.
Brought.
Good. Now, this venture company, what is the definition of a venture company?
A venture company in a company like a startup would took risk in their business.
Very good. And we have sensations. What is that?
Sensations. Sensations are the feelings that you have when you read something or when you think of something. The feeling could be good or could be bad.
Very good. And what does it mean to brought? What does it, the firm brought in 2 tons? What does that brought mean?
Brought is carry. When you brought something, when you is the past brought, the present is bring. If I bring some sand from the beach to my house, it means that I put the sand in a package or in a pan, and I bought it in my house.
Yes. So in this case, it means that the company has purchased something.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now looking at the words that I have circled and maybe the ones in black, I'm going to tell you about this article without really reading it, but looking only at the words that I need to use.
Okay.
Looking at the words that I wish to use, and I'm going to change the color to black.
The article is about a company in Japan who had a strange idea. They create
idea.
They create a lounge, they create a reception lounge in which their clients could have the feeling that they had when they were on holiday in a beach. But not only the clients appreciate this kind of creation, but also the employees say that they were helped in their work after a relax in this lounge. In this lounge, we can hear the water, you can hear the sun which crush beneath your feet.
The sand.
The sand that crunch beneath your feet, because the company had purchased a lot of tons of sand and brought in Tokyo.
Okay, so in this article, we've learned that a venture company, and a venture company is one that is someone or something that takes a lot of risk, has created an atmosphere of being at the beach for the employees. The employees have said that this is very satisfying They get the sensation that they are actually not at work, rather, in fact, at a beach. The company brought in several tons of sand. Everything else is artificial, meaning that it is not real. Okay, so that's what I mean by changing it so that it doesn't look like what you just read. But that's good. What do you think about that? What do you think about the company bringing in sand?
Yes, I think it's a good idea for
Idea.
idea. I think it's a good idea if the employee, if the clients, and if the manager are all happy with this idea. But to have this kind of atmosphere means that the company is very rich, because only rich company could bought the tools and the devices and the sand to create a nice atmosphere.
And what type of company would be able to do that?
I suppose the big company like Microsoft, Google, Amazon.
And
Well, Amazon, I'm not sure, but Google, I know the Google and Microsoft. I've already seen some videos
Mhm.
about the condition of work in the workplace, and sometimes it's amazing.
And what is another name for this type of company?
These companies are called venture company
Very good. These would
because
be.
they take a lot of risk
Mhm.
with their business. Sometimes it could work, sometimes it couldn't work. But in fact, Microsoft and Google are not venture company. Today they are monster company.
They're monsters. All right. So, what do you think about a company? Would you like to work for a company where the atmosphere appeared to be that of being at the beach?
Oh yes, yes. Surely I will have appreciated. I will have appreciated, yes.
Do you think
But
it
it
might?
doesn't exist when I work.
Do you think it might depend on the type of office it is, the type of work they do? Do you think that this environment would work in almost any company?
I didn't understand very well the question.
Do you think this design would be good at any company? Do you think
Oh,
a restaurant would do well with having an atmosphere? Do you think
oh
a
yes,
hospital?
it's you're right. Some company needs to have a good atmosphere, a nice atmosphere, like a restaurant or entertainment company. But of course, if you work in a
Would
factory,
would it work at the police
it's
station?
not it's not so important to have a nice atmosphere.
Okay, I agree. I don't think it would work in a police station.
Oh yes, perhaps no. In the police station, yes.
No, they would be too relaxed, and when the call came in for help, they may not readily be available. All right, well, this was an interesting article. This was the level 3. Um, the words that I have circled in blue were words that were mispronounced. Clients,
Clients,
helped, help,
help, helped,
water,
water,
brought.
brought.
Very good. Now let's talk about something and use those 4 words. So I understand you had visitors or guests over at your home most recently. Now your response, I'm looking for you to use, let's see, I'm looking for you to use, let's go with green. I'm looking for you to use these words. So you had some guests over at your home recently?
Yes, I had.
And they helped, and my wife helped, or I helped my wife prepare the meal. I want you to use those words.
Okay, okay. Only one word or the 4 words?
No, just the one that I want to hear you pronounce.
Okay. Yesterday, We had some guests at home for the meal,
Mm-hmm.
for at midday,
Uh-huh.
for midday for the lunch. We were 8 around the table, and my wife had a lot of work to do. I didn't help her. I'm ashamed of that. But every time I ask her, I want to help you, she told me, no, I can't manage by myself. If you want, go to the baker to take the bread. And that's all.
I see. So I would imagine if you had helped her, she would have felt as if you were in her way. And for this reason, she did not require your help.
Yes.
She did send you to the bakery. While at the bakery, what did you do while at the bakery?
After the meal was finished,
Well, you told me that she sent you to the bakery.
yes, she sent me to the bakery.
And,
Yes.
and what did you do at the bakery?
After I came back from the bakery, or in fact, I took 1 hour, 1.5 hours outside the house because I took advantage to go to the bakery to continue towards the swimming pool, and I put 1 hour in the water.
Okay. And your word that you're using is brought. After going to the bakery, I brought.
Oh yes, sorry, I didn't look at the screen. After the bakery, I brought at home, at my house, the 3 bread I I had purchased, and
Mhm.
after that, I went to the swimming pool.
Ah, so when you were at the swimming pool,
Yes.
what did you do there? How did you find the atmosphere at the swimming pool?
Oh, the atmosphere was quiet because it was in the morning, just before midday, and the water was nice,
Mhm.
and not too cold, not too hot. It was perfect, and I could swim for half an hour
I,
without stop.
I see. Now tell me, is there a difference in the way that you would entertain friends or people that you work with? Is there a difference in the way that you would entertain people that are not your friends?
Uh, Sometimes in the life we know different people. Sometimes we have clients, sometimes we have acquaintance, and sometimes we have friends. The people that you invite in your home or your house are are not guests, are not acquaintance, but usually are friends. And yesterday, the 6 people who are with us around the table were friends and neighbors, and not clients.
Very good. Client.
Clients.
Okay. So here at the top of the page, do you see clients helped, brought, and water? Do you see those 4 words?
Yes, I see the 4 words.
Okay. So what I heard you tell me is that your wife, your wife and you
Yes.
invited guests over to your home. They weren't clients, they were actually friends. You offered to help your wife, but she said no. But she wanted you to go and get some bread. So you brought her some bread from the local store. And after dinner, you went out to the swimming pool and you swam in the water. I just want to hear you use those words, not in a way that seems as if you're reading, but actually speaking. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm listening. You may start when you are ready.
Okay. Oh, yesterday I had the intention of help my wife to prepare the meal because we have some guests at midday at lunch. But she refused my help and asked me to bring from the bakery 3 pieces of bread. After that, I decided to go before the lunch to the water in the swimming pool, and I was the client, a usual client of the swimming pool, and it was a good
Idea.
idea before lunch, and I could eat with a lot of pleasure with my guests after that.
Okay. You had the word bring, which was okay. I know it's a form of brought, but I really wanted to hear you say the word brought. Typically, I think we don't call ourselves clients at the pool, but maybe guests at the pool. But that's good. You had the idea. All right. Did you enjoy today's session?
Yes, perfect. Yeah, perfect. It was easier than yesterday with the downsizing.
All right. Well, you're doing good. You do well with difficult words as well, or difficult topics. We just have to spend more time with it. Today, I was able to pull out a few words that you clearly need to work on for the sound. You were able to create a scenario using the 4 words: clients, helped, brought, and water. And that's what I want for my students, to be able to take words that you're learning and put them in a different scenario. So thank you very much for